Good day everyone, I am Maria Jeline E. Dominguez and I'm going to report about how we are going to write findings in terms of unfavorable. Introduction is analyzing the result of the data in the vertical and horizontal analysis will be the basis of writing quantitative and qualitative findings. And also it will help the analyst to come up with a better management and financial decisions. First, we are going to discuss the two parts of summarizing the findings, wherein it is the qualitative findings and quantitative findings. And the definition of the qualitative and quantitative is in qualitative findings, according to Professor Antonio E. Casero Sr., that this section must come from your data gathered in the SWOT analysis, which is the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Particularly those financial related strengths and opportunities, threats, and weaknesses, which enables the qualitative findings to be summarized according to the findings in your SWOT analysis. And the next one is quantitative findings. This section must come from your financial analysis, from vertical and horizontal analysis. This topic is subsection into favorable and unfavorable. And my topic will be focused on unfavorable results of profitability, liquidity, activity, stability. Under this is the solvency and leverage ratio. The quantitative findings are those financial data, include numbers you can measure, and such as the revenue, expenses, profit margin, and taxes. You can break down these numbers to further quantify your areas or to prove those findings in your financial performance, according to Sam Ashe Edmonds 2008. I set the difference according to the criteria, which is the purpose, data type, and the result of qualitative and quantitative data. Under the qualitative data, is the purpose of qualitative data is to understand and interpret social interactions. And also in quantitative data is to test hypothesis, check the cause and effect, and develop prediction in the future. And data type is, the data type of qualitative is composed of words, images, and also it composed of SWOT analysis, which will be the basis of qualitative findings. And in quantitative findings is the data type will be the numbers and statistic. And the main information will be found in the vertical and horizontal analysis. And the result of qualitative findings is the result is particular and less generalized. In quantitative findings, the result will be generalized findings and can be applied to other populations. The next one is the importance of data to be needed in the qualitative and quantitative findings. First, in the qualitative finding is we need to have SWOT analysis. Note that in unfavorable situation or findings, the qualitative findings will come from the threats and weaknesses of the company. What we need in quantitative findings is the vertical and horizontal analysis, wherein assessing or analyzing financial statements should cover profitability, liquidity, activity, and stability. Under the stability is the leverage and solvency. And this is the example and format of writing summary of findings. This findings is from the Boxtec Company, the financial plan of Boxtec Company, Philippines. And the format first is qualitative findings and quantitative findings. Under the qualitative findings are all analysis or interpretation in the SWOT analysis. Example are, there is an efficient utilization of asset, poor working capital management. The next will be the quantitative findings. Under this are unfavorable. The focus of my report is all unfavorable result. The first format is comparative statement, trend analysis, and common size. After the common size, next is the CAGR, which is the compounded annual growth rate. Next is the profitability, liquidity, and solvency. The summary of this topic in a nutshell: quantitative lets you start with the bottom line result of the management efforts. And qualitative financial data will help you determine the activities you're spending your money on are worth opportunities cost incurred, according to Sam Edmonds 2008. And summarizing findings is helpful because it will give an analyst the best decision or recommendation to improve more all the unfavorable results in the vertical and horizontal analysis. Analyzing financial statement using mix of qualitative and quantitative findings will help a company make the best decision, according to Sakemed 1993. He said that quantification without qualification is irrelevant, and qualification without quantification is inaccurate.